Today we're learning how to conjugate another type of stem changing verb. Today we will be focusing on stem changers E to I. Hi, I'm Teacher Catalina, and if you are looking to learn Spanish or practice your Spanish, you are at the right place. Therefore, I want to invite you to click that subscribe button so that you and I can continue learning Spanish together. And while you're at it, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps my channel. And to my loyal viewers, thank you so much. Muchas gracias. It is because of you that I am able to bring these lessons to everybody. Also, if you have not checked out teachercatalina.com, please go ahead and do so. You can find this handout specifically for this video right there, and a bunch of other free resources to learn or teach Spanish. We've been talking about stem changing verbs for a little bit. We know that there are three types of stem changing verbs. There are E to IE, and you can find that lesson here. There are O to UE stem changers, and you can find that lesson here. And today, we are focusing on those stem changers that change from E to I. Before we start conjugating, let's review very quickly the parts of a verb. This right here, the IR in this case, is what we call the ending. It also could be an AR or an ER. And of course, whatever's left over, that's what we call the stem. On stem changing verbs, we have a change in the ending, so we know who's performing the action, but we also have to worry about a little change in that stem. You already know that this lesson is about E to I stem changers, so I'm sure you can figure out that E on the stem, that's going to change to an I. And if you joined me for the previous lessons, you know that E changes to I in all forms except for nosotros and vosotros. Those do not have a stem change. So let's jump into conjugation. Let's bring our subject pronouns. I'm going to keep the IR verb endings here, so just in case you need to review them, and let's start conjugating. Now remember that E changes to I in all forms except for nosotros and vosotros. No stem change there. ¿Listos? Ready? Okay, let's do it. If I want to say I ask for, I'm going to say pido. Yo pido. You ask for, tú pides. Tú pides. Are you following? The E changed to I. Now, él, ella, or usted will be pide. Pide. Él pide, ella pide, and usted pide. Now, no stem change in the nosotros or the vosotros form. So the conjugation will be nosotros pedimos. Nosotros pedimos. Vosotros, in Spain, pedís. Vosotros pedís. And now we go back to stem changing because we have ellos, ellas, and ustedes. And that is going to be piden. Piden. So you see now how we conjugated this stem changer. The E changed to I in all forms except for nosotros and vosotros. We also changed the ending because it is an IR verb, and now we know how to conjugate this stem changer. So again, we have pido, pides, pide, pedimos, pedís, and piden. I could say, yo pido una hamburguesa. Yo pido una hamburguesa en el restaurante. I ask for a hamburger in the restaurant. If I was talking about us, now I have to remember that I can't stem change. I would say, nosotros pedimos hamburguesas en el restaurante. Nosotros pedimos hamburguesas en el restaurante. Let's look at another stem changer together. Another stem changer, E to I. That is going to be the verb servir. Servir, to serve. And again, that E is going to change to I in all forms except for, excellent, except for nosotros and vosotros. One more time, we do not stem change nosotros and vosotros. So let's get conjugating. Again, servir. If I want to say I serve, I'm going to say yo sirvo. Yo sirvo. Tú sirves. Tú sirves. Él, ella, and usted sirve. Again, notice how the E changed to I. Now, we are at the nosotros and vosotros form, which we do not stem change. So again, remember, no stem change in nosotros and vosotros. So I would say, nosotros servimos. Nosotros servimos. Vosotros servís. Vosotros servís. And we go back to stem changing. So we would say, ellos, ellas, and ustedes sirven. Ellos, ellas, and ustedes sirven. Here's an example. El mesero. El mesero is the waiter. El mesero sirve la comida. El mesero sirve la comida. The server serves the food. Amigos, that is it. We are done with stem changers in the present tense for now, and you know how to conjugate those stem changers that are E to IE, O to UE, and also E to I. As always, here you can see a list of common verbs that are E to I stem changers. Make sure that you pay attention to see which E changes to I and that you know what they mean. Very important that you know what they mean so that you can use them appropriately. That's it, amigos. This was a short lesson, but now you should be pretty comfortable conjugating stem changing verbs. Please remember that you can find all sorts of free resources to print and to keep on your computer at teachercatalina.com. This handout specifically for this video is there, and I promise you're gonna find all sorts of free resources. Now, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? I'd like to invite you to click that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and smash that like button. Please remember that it really helps my channel. Muchísimas gracias, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Adios!